The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Money's coming to me. Money's coming to me.
4 million jobless claims. That's going to be the number, obviously, that sets the tone for markets today, Ryan.
Yeah, no, it's an absolutely crazy number, Maria. And I think, we're past euphoria with the market. Markets could be a little choppy here.
Yeah.
I think we're past euphoria.
And you have to admit, things are going well. There's euphoria in the air.
I'll never forget that. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. Another crazy day of volatility. I've been telling my gang, I've been trying to get them to calm down. Don't be chasing this market. I mean, if you want to get involved in volatility like this, you're better off going to your nearest laundromat than climb into a dryer and hit spin dry and go drive and go around for about an hour. The market, if people are jumping in trying to catch a quick buck, they are nuts. They're nuts. There's plenty of time to make money in the stock market. When you buy a stock or you invest in a stock, you got to make sure it's risk off. There is so much risk on, it's incredible. But these idiots on MSNBC, CNBC, Fox Business, oh, you got to buy into pullback, got to buy into pullback. Oh, this is time to get in, this time to get in. Really? When all evidence is in that this market has not yet stopped going down. This is crazy. We have not had a capitulation yet. You got to have a capitulation first. You got to have where people say, I give up. Get me out at all costs, where the computer on your desk or your laptop shakes. We haven't had that. People are sitting back just going, oh, okay, market went down now for about 4,000 points. Time to get in. Good deals. What are you, nuts? This is what happens when markets crash. When you go into a bear market, you get this kind of volatility. You got to know when to get in. You just don't go jumping because the market goes up one day 800 points or 1,000 points after a huge drop. The reason why the market is going up so much, the same people like me, like my gang members, who did wonderful shorting the market, betting these stocks were going down, making great profits, 36%, 26%, one even 180%, shorting the market. What are they going to give all that back? It's amazing. People now are going nuts. They just all want to just jump in the market. And Trump comes out with what he came out with for a plan is exactly what he said he wouldn't do as a candidate. I mean, think about what he's saying he's going to do. He's going to create a fourth man-made stock market bubble. That's what he's doing. He had the dot-com, the housing con, the QE con just crashed. Now he's going to make a fourth man-made market bubble. Remember, all these bubbles from the dot-com, the housing con, the QE con, these are all man-made bubbles. They're made to go up on purpose, and they're made to go down on purpose. We're a very small percentage of people in this country get very, very wealthy from these man-made bubbles. You just got to know when to get in. But more important, when to get out. 75% of the people who lose money in this market, they don't know when to get out. What are you, nuts? This is crazy what he's doing. Just to try to push this market up. People are going to get hurt. I mean, the consequences are going to be terrible. Now, if you remember, to really understand what's going on, you got to go back to where this whole thing came from. First of all, if you go back to the crash of 2008, okay, the collapse of the market 2008, the first thing they did is print massive amount of money, the Federal Reserve, which kills the value of your dollar. They print massive amount of money to go in and to buy bonds, treasuries, to try to drive that interest rate down. Because the first thing they do is they go and they want to buy mortgage-backed securities. What's that mean? All that means is the Federal Reserve goes to the bank, they print all this money, they go to the banks that hold all the individual mortgages on the homes, and they put them all together in one big bundle. And as a bundle, as a secured bundle, it's treated like a security. It's like a treasury. They sell them. So in other words, they mitigate the risk of any further individual mortgages from defaulting by bundling them together and then treating them like a security where they sell them. So the first thing they do is they print all this money to go and buy everybody's mortgages, put them in a bundle, thinking that, they're going to protect these, instead of individual mortgages going down, collapsing, where they lost what? I think it was like $7 billion in 2008. They think by buying all these mortgages, it'll stop the individual mortgages from going down. That's the first thing they did. Then they go out and they print more money out of thin air, backed by nothing. $85 billion a month to buy 10-year treasuries to drop their interest rates even more. See, the more of these treasuries you buy, the yield, as they call it, on your bond goes down. The yield goes down, or interest. Yield/interest goes down, and the bond value goes up. But they want to get all that interest rates down. That's what they did. $85 billion a month. They kept on buying to get. What was that for? Why were they buying even more after they bought the mortgage-backed securities? They needed more money. They needed to get this money so they could go in and they could buy all the bonds that were backing all the car loans, all the auto loans, all the student debt loans, all the credit card loans. So they went in and they printed all this money to buy all that debt to get interest rates down. Then they printed more money so they could then take their corresponding rate. Remember, it's the long 10-year Treasury yield. That's the yield, the 10-year Treasury yield, that dictates how much the government's going to pay on the interest on the national debt. They want to get that all the way down to near zero if they can. And then they want to get all the mortgage rates down, so they buy all that. And this is all artificial stuff that went on. This went on for 10 years here. So by doing that, they also, the corresponding rate was the federal short-term rate. That's the rate that you pay on your car, the rate you pay on your credit cards, your home improvement loan, your business loan. That drives those rates down. So think of what they do. They destroy the dollar totally to go in and drive these mortgage rates down, all the yields down, to buy all this debt. I mean, they destroy the dollars that you and I have that's backed by nothing. This is insane. And what he's going to do next, that's going to make that look like baby school. Unbelievable what's going on here. So we're going to talk more about that when we get back and how we're going to make money.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com and give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. You know, it's amazing when the government gets people so scared. I mean, everybody's willing to give up their freedoms. I mean, think about what they impeached Trump for, right? I mean, it was so stupid, right? He was on the phone call with his president. He wanted to make sure that we weren't wasting our money and giving money to a country that were a bunch of thieves. I mean, if they were going to impeach him, now would be the time to do it. If you talk about taking away people's rights and abusing rights, I mean, my God, once you just start getting people, you can do anything to people once you scare them enough. Look what happened after 9/11, the Patriot Act. That destroyed our civil liberties. Right after the 9/11, you had to go in a line at an airport and allowed to be patted down, strip search, take your shoes off. Or do you take your shoes off, or do you go in a room, get strip search, go through this machine, they can see every body part. I mean, think about that. And nobody complained. There was no riots. I thought for sure, when they had the first lines at the airport and people waiting for hours, and you talk about taking your civil liberties and stomping them to death, I thought there'd be a riot. No, the people like cattle. They didn't care if they got strip shirts. They didn't care. Take their shoes off, be ordered around. You got to be kidding. Now, think about the power that Trump has right now. I mean, he can stop airlines. He can stop cars. He can, my Lord, he can do whatever he wants. I mean, we got people who are mayors. They're closing down their cities, ordering that you can't have a gun. You can't. There's no more sale of guns or alcohol. Some of these mayors are cutting off gas, water, electricity. I mean, this is nuts. What's going on? The president right now, if he wants to, I mean, think what he can do. He can stop planes. He can seize any plane he wants. He can seize any train he wants. He can seize any car he wants to stop the spread of this disease. And they're impeaching him for what? A phone call? If they're going to impeach him, you think they'd impeach him now? This is so unbelievable. It's just crazy. I got what was the number the other day I got? The amount of cases. Look, I'm not diminishing this disease at all. It's a killer. It's terrible. But they're going nuts. 1,100 deaths in the United States. By contrast, TB killed 1.6 million last year. 2019. Yeah, that's 2018, thank you. 2018. TB killed 1.6 million. We're at 1,100 deaths, and we're allowing the government to stomp all over us. But people allow it. You talk about spreading the disease. People were panicking. You talk about they were running to Walmart. They were running to Costco, fighting for rolls of toilet paper. Massive crowds. That's what spread the disease. Stupidity. Let's get back to the stock market. How are we going to make money? Well, first thing, as I told my members, don't lose your head. Remember, let's wait. And don't be jumping in this market just because in a couple of days it goes back up. Remember what's going on here. If you go back to the 2008, as I said, think of what we did. We destroyed the dollar to move stocks up for a few people to get very, very wealthy. 5% of the people in the United States split up $19 trillion, while the rest of the people got nothing. There was no value. Printed all this money. Think about it. So they could go in and buy all the mortgages. The Federal Reserve could buy all the mortgages from the bank saying, oh, this way here, that instead of one going down, if we put them all together and bundle it, it's going to be safer. Now what they're going to do is, listen to this. This is what they're going to do. They're going to buy every bond out there. Listen to this. You talk about stupidity.
You go down the list, they're looking at student loans, auto loans, credit card loans, SBA loans, money market loans, commercial paper loans, bolstering the corporate bond.
Oh, my God. Hey, understand what's going on. When they are bailing out right now every corporation like they did in 2008, which is a stupid thing to do. If a corporation's that weak, let him go down. Let him go down. Take that money, take those assets, and give it to the newer people who are successful. Stop rewarding failures. Now Trump talked about this as a candidate. Now he's doing the same thing himself. He's going to reward failures. The problem with rewarding these failures, the money keeps going back to the same dopes. Give the money to new people. Why give it to the same people? Because here's the problem. When these people get bailed out, they have to go borrow money, operating capital. They have to sell their bonds to get operating capital. But because of all this bailouts, to sell their bonds to get operating capital, those yields or the interest they have to pay somebody to give them money for operating capital is crazy. So now what Trump is saying is we're going to bail out all of these losers, and then so they can have operating capital after I bail them out, they can sell their bonds. What we're going to do is go and buy everybody's bonds. Every bond, no matter what bond you have, we'll buy it from you. You know what that's going to do to the dollar? It's going to kill the dollar. The inflation's going to be incredible. To do that, what he should have done is temporarily set up the gold standard first. To make sure you had to have $1 gold for every dollar that you printed. The amount of massive printing of this dollar, this is going to be unbelievable for the gold business. This is going to be unbelievable for gold mining stocks. And if you're not in gold mining stocks, you're going to be nuts. Or gold stocks. At least own a little bit of them. Join my gang. At least we tell you every day exactly when to get in, exactly when to add, exactly when to get out. You don't have to learn anything. At 2 o'clock, we post what you do. That's the beautiful thing about what we do with our color-coded chart. My team gets together every day, and we'll tell you exactly what to do with our gold or gold mining stocks. You don't learn anything, for heaven's sakes. Our one gold's already up 37%. I mean, this is not hard. They're going to kill the dollar, you buy gold. Be right back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
When the markets open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativeGroup.com.
License number A1900020.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. How many times did you say, boy, he's negative about the stock market? He's just a grumpy old man. Well, it proved out I was correct. Myself and my chart, color-coded chart, tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to run like hell. Hey, it's free for 10 days. Check it out. You get the color-coded chart, and you get my membership. Both free for 10 days. This time, you're not going to be surprised when the market crashes. You will be positioned perfectly. Check it out, philsgang.com.
Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Welcome back. Are you a fan of the Phil's Gang radio show? Then you should check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Hey, welcome back to Phil's Gang. Stop listening to the government. Stop listening to these financial shows. Whatever the government's going to do to bail everybody out, it's not going to help. It never does. Didn't we learn that for 10 years? Since 2008, it destroyed our economy. It helped 5% of the population become very, very wealthy. That's why they did it. For 10 years, they took our dollars, our savings, and destroyed them. They kept printing more and more and more and more dollars so they could keep buying treasuries to keep lowering rates, so they can then go in and lower the short-term rate besides the long-term rate. So they can give CEOs money almost free, so they can buy all their shares back, so that they could push their stock price up, all fake, all artificial. For 10 years, people were sitting there as the stock market's going up, thinking the stock market's the economy. They're out buying cars, they're out buying this, they got credit cards. They go, oh boy, the economy's great. They don't understand they're being duped. 5% of the population get very wealthy. They are going into debt. They're becoming debt slaves. But they think they could keep going into debt. They're going to be okay because they look at the stock market. Think the stock market was great. What, are you nuts? It wasn't great. Anytime you're going to go and buy, everybody's bonds, you're going to buy all the bonds that back the student loans, The government's going to go in now, buy all the bonds that back the student loans, buy all the bonds that back the credit cards, buy all the bonds that back ice cream machines. I mean, they're buying all bonds so to try to force rates down. But in the end, it doesn't help the guy on Main Street because his dollar gets trashed. That's why he can't get a good job. For 10 years, when they come out with these ideas to print money and do these bailouts, only the very, very wealthy win. You and I get nothing out of it. There's no value for us. The value of these stocks, when they go up, are all fake. The company doesn't increase its value. A stock for a company goes from $10 to $110. It's all fake. It's all BS. It's because they are printing money and they went and bought bonds, the Federal Reserve, so the rates went down to zero. Give it the money to the CEO at zero. Now, the CEO of the company, he keeps on, even I don't care if it's interest free or not, he's still got to pay the debt back. At the end of the day, now the CEO's made a fortune. He leaves his company full of debt. You can't pay it back, which everybody on Main Street gets hurt. That's why you can't get a decent job. And Trump said that as a when he was running, and he's doing the same thing again. Do you understand what he's doing? He says, I'm going to buy every bond there is to make sure interest rates stay low. Who does that help? That doesn't help you. That doesn't help me. It helps the guy, it helps the 1 percentile. They're just trying to get the market to go back up again. So what we do, all I can tell you is this, is you got to make sure you're in the stocks that are going to benefit from stupidity. And the stupidity is there's nothing backing the dollar. Piece of paper, nothing behind it. It used to be you had to print, you're going to print $1, you needed $1 worth of gold. When there's no gold left, you couldn't print any more money. Couldn't print any more money. That was a good thing. That kept the value of your dollars up. Today, what they're saying is they're going to print, listen to the stupidity again. This is unbelievable.
You go down the list, they're looking at student loans, auto loans, credit card loans, SBA loans, money market loans, commercial paper loans, bolstering the corporate bond market, buying government securities, buying mortgage-backed, providing sufficient liquidity to...
Are you kidding? Take a look at the dollars in your wallet. They're going to be worth nothing. How'd the government... Remember, the government doesn't create wealth. The government's stupid. They don't create wealth. They wouldn't know how to create wealth if they tripped over it. Here, listen to this guy.
Government doesn't create wealth. All it can do is offset the damage that it did.
And they don't even do that. What are you, nuts, the government? The government's full of stupid people. The government doesn't do anything well. It doesn't. They're full of incompetent people that do little at all that's good. They're slow. They're inefficient. Because the government is compromised to dopes, incompetents, lazy bureaucrats. That's who's in the government. Go get your car license. Go get your auto license renewed. You think you're dealing with a genius? When you go get your license renewed for your auto, you're dealing with it's like dealing with a chandelier. The last bulb in there is just like flickering. It's almost half alive. You got 30 light bulbs in a chandelier. There's like one left that's like flickering. That's what you're dealing with when you're dealing with government. And they're telling us, oh, this is going to help us? No, it's not. Here's what's going to help us. Let's go find stocks and companies that are going to benefit from stupidity. Here's what we did. And I hate giving you these numbers, but I'll do it. Caterpillar, we gained 23% from all this stupidity. Goldman Sachs, we gained 38% from this stupidity. How'd you do with your 401k, by the way? Schlumberger Oil, we gained 63%. All from stupidity. Here's another one. KBE, we gained 39%. Right now we got, let's see, Let's see where we gain it for Caterpillar. We gained 20% from. These are called Phil's 5 stocks. We've been in these stocks now for years. And we ask you new members when you come in, like the first 10 days, everything's free for you. We beg you to just follow these 5 stocks. And every day at 2 o'clock, we post a video on these stocks. If you just follow what we tell you to do and then judge us after the 10 days if you think we know what we're doing. Caterpillar's up 20%, Goldman Sachs up 37%, Intel's up 20%, Schlumberger's up 60%, and AT&T's up 20%. Now we went back into gold. GLD, now remember, first gold, we were shorting it. It was going down. We shorted it. We were up 20. Gold, we were up. GLD, we were up. I think it was 20%, something like that. 20%. AUI, I think it was 20%. Betting it was going down. And then our color-coded chart, because we follow the money, we follow the institutional money, we're going to do exactly what they do because they're the ones that make the market go up. The biggest insurance companies, the biggest hedge funds, when they invest, we invest. When they short, we short. So now we turned around and they started to buy gold again. So we bought GLD. We're up 7% already in 2 days, 3 days. We bought GDX in 3 days, 3 days I think we're in it now, right? 12%. So why don't you just try this for 10 days? 10 days. Because I'm going to tell you, everything they're talking about doing is going to make everything worse. So for 10 days, we're going to give you the free chart, we're going to give you the free color-coded chart, and we're going to give you a free membership. And for 10 days, see if we make a difference in your life. If we can make a difference in your life, then those stupid 401ks you're in, then you're going to make, we hope you donate to St. Jude and you make a difference in their life. It's all voluntary. We don't know what you're going to give. You don't send us the money and we send it to St. Jude. You send it directly. So we don't even know what our members give. We do that on purpose so no one feels, oh, gee, I better give more money. I'm going to be embarrassed. No, we don't know what anybody gives. For over 20 years now, this is what we've been doing. We help you. You help St. Jude. And we try to make sense of all this craziness. Everything that you hear on MSNBC, everything here on Fox Business, everything here on CNBC, it's all for those people. They run everything. Those people control everything to make money. Remember the last 5 senators last week? The 5 politicians before the news broke on this virus? They sold millions of dollars of shares. Feinstein was one of them. Let's stop. Best thing, turn off the TV, the financial TV, and turn me on. Join my gang right now. It's free. I'll be right back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativegroup.com.
License number A1900020.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. philsgang.com. How many times did you say, boy, he's negative about the stock market? He's just a grumpy old man. Well, it proved out I was correct. Myself and my chart. Color-coded chart. Tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to run like hell. Hey, it's free for 10 days. Check it out. You get the color-coded chart and you get my membership. Both free for 10 days. This time, you're not going to be surprised when the market crashes. You will be positioned perfectly. Check it out, philsgang.com. Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Make sure you go to my site, philsgang.com, sign up for the Working Investor Package. That's where you get the free color-coded chart, the free membership for 10 days, and see if we can change your life. Your financial life, okay? So after 10 days, you can judge us by our performance. By our performance, that's all we ask. Now, let me tell you something. They are going to do a gazillion dollar bailout. Okay? Now listen to what they're going to do.
We just spent $2 trillion. It's not really going to be stimulus in the conventional sense. This is just, we're going to take the money and we're going to burn it to keep people warm. And so we're definitely going to
$2 trillion. That's the federal government's going to take $2 trillion. They're going to print it, first of all. So every dollar in your wallet is going to go down in value. So you're going to need, if whatever you bought the other last week, if you needed 2 pieces of paper, units of paper, which are dollars, all it is paper. The same thing you're going to go back and buy now, you're going to need 4 pieces of paper. How does that help you? Now, who's going to manage this $2 trillion that they're printing, this funny money that's going to screw everybody? Who's going to do this? The federal government. Would you give the federal government, would you give anybody $2 trillion who is incompetent, who does little well, who is slow, who's inefficient, who's a dope, who's incompetent, who's lazy, who's a bureaucrat, who could not make it in the private sector? Would you give them $2 trillion? Well, you are. And as a result of these stupid people, our free market capital system has been trashed. It's garbage. It's turned into a rigged market system. Garbage. Why? Because these incompetent bureaucrats, they're comprised of not only dopes, but of widespread fraud. You know where this money's going to go? Remember all the money they used to send out to the people? Remember, we're supposed to go help them for all the hurricanes. We're the people taking the money and going to bars and strip bars. Give me a break. Did they do this for the people who came over from Europe, landed in Boston, East Coast, got in a wagon with mules and horses, and they went across the West, and Indians were shooting at them and everything else, and there was no government to help them. There was no government. They went over the Rocky Mountains. They didn't have, and they got caught in a winter storm. They ran out of food, so they started to eat each other. There's no government subsidies. Where does this all come from? That every time something screws up, we got to print money and throw money at it. When are we going to start throwing some sense at it? Some common sense at it? Like, hey, let's close this window. Let's open the gold window. Let's go back to the gold standard. Because we got politicians in Washington who are trash. They don't care about our money. They only care about themselves. And they're going to just keep printing and printing and printing. The first thing we should do, go back to the gold system. So every time they print a dollar, they better have $1 worth of gold. And when they don't have enough gold, they can't print the money. That's the only way you're going to stop them. Buy a stock. What are you going to do? You're going to go listen to CNBC to buy a stock? These are the same people, CNBC, the same people at Fox Business. Remember these same people? What'd they tell you?
Our economy is surging along. It's surging. It's a rocket ship.
It was never a rocket ship. Stocks were going up. It was all phony because they printed money. They destroyed every dollar we had in our wallet so they could go and buy a stock. Who's they? 5% of the population to push a stock up that wasn't worth what they're asking for. So they could take a stock that was $10, had 15 million shares. So instead of that stock going down that quarter, they would print money, give it to the CEO. He would reduce the 15 million down to 14 million. So then that quarter came out, that $10 share that was going to go down to 7, because he's spreading it over 14 million shares instead of 15 million shares. Instead of stock going down from $10 to 7, it goes from $10 up to 13 or 14. Did this for 10 years in a row. Who benefited? Look, all we're going to do here at Phil's Gang every day is we work hard for you. And hopefully you work hard for St. Jude if you're making money. Right now, we got to be focusing on the stocks that are going to rally. And right now, if anybody thinks for a moment gold's not going to go up, or gold mining stocks, you're out of your mind. They're destroying the dollar. So let's start there. We're already up. So why don't you for 10 days join the gang and just follow us in our gold stocks? That's all. Follow our gold stocks. Do exactly what we tell you to do. You don't have to go to class. You don't have to learn anything. Just do what we tell you to do on the video. That's all. And the beautiful thing, when they screw things up and the market starts going back down, we'll make money on the way back down. We make more money on the way back down because on the way back up, we have an interruption. They take profits, so it's slower for the stock to go up. On the way down, down market is met with panic, and it falls. There's no bids. It's like eating peanuts. We can't wait to do it again. This is crazy. I mean, you think about what they have done since 2010. And finally, when we got to October 2018, 10 years later, the market crashed 20%. 20% it crashed. Why? Because of what I've been telling you about. Stocks are going up when they shouldn't be going up. Stock buybacks drove these stocks up. So we had a 20% crash. So what did they do? They rigged it. They came in quickly and rigged it and started with this stupid narrative. Oh, we're going to sign an agreement with China right away. They did that for 3 months. Do you understand that this market went down 33% just to break even? Just to break even, you got to get this thing up almost 50%. What do you think? It went down 33%. Now your stocks go up 33%. You broke even. That's not how it works. Your stock went down 33%. you got to get up to about 53% just to break even. That's pretty painful, isn't it? Why? Because you listen to these people. You listen to these people on Fox Business and CNBC, the same people. Not one of them told you this market was going to crash.
It's just a wonderful world we're living in.
Yeah, he gets on and tells you what a wonderful world. Because, see, they're always on the right side. Same thing with Payne. He's always on the right side. Him and his rocket ship.
Our economy is surging along. It's right, surging. It's a rocket ship.
Well, take your rocket ship. Go to the top of the World Trade Center up there. Sit in it. Take off with it. And I hope you forgot there's no fuel in it. Then you got Maria tell you, oh, everything's euphoria. And then you got Larry Kudlow tell you how, boy, is there going to be a lot of business investment. A lot of business investment. Really?
When you look at business investment, are they, how do they feel about things? Are non-defense capital orders, are they placing them? And the answer is no.
Of course. Why would anybody take money and invest it, do any business investment, buy new machinery or anything? You don't do new machinery, you don't buy new equipment, you don't do new training programs unless you can see out in the future there's going to be business. For God's sakes, when they say, okay, everybody can go back to work, you think people are just going to say, oh, I'm not scared anymore? You think they're just going to say, I'm not scared anymore, I'm going back to work, I'm going to go back to a movie theater? Of course not. They have destroyed this economy. It's going to take a long time. The damage has been incredible. Why? What was the idea behind it? To put fear in you. To do this package, hoping the stock market would rally and save the day for November. That's what this is all about. That's all. I'm not saying there's not a virus. I'm just telling you the virus didn't cause this. What caused this was China. China for 10 years has been borrowing and borrowing and borrowing money to build cities that nobody lives in, to build airlines that nobody flies, just to keep their people busy. And now they're full of debt and they can't pay it back. That tumbled over to every country in the world. And it's tumbling over. You think it's going to get fixed overnight because they're going to print trillions and trillions of dollars? Look, join my gang. It's free. Go to my site, get the Working Investor Package, 10 days free. And judge us on our performance, on our returns. That's all. See you on the charts.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.